All right, Zack, the other night, reunited with Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. What was that experience and opportunity like for you?
Well, it's great whenever you play with, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions, the two best players in the league. It's obviously exciting. You know you're going to get your looks. You have to really bear down with them. But ultimately, we won the game and we had success. So have to be happy with our game.
Does your game change at all when you're playing with those two guys?
A little bit. It's you almost just get them the puck and go to the net, and it seems like a very simple thing, but you really got to read and react of what they're doing out there. They can beat a guy in a matter of seconds, and you have to get open for a shot. But obviously, to play with both of them, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You're obviously in the offensive zone a lot, but I don't honestly read into it too much. Over the years, play with whoever, but obviously it's a treat to get to play with them every once in a while.
Zack, the other thing that happens is you go from maybe playing 11 or 12 minutes to playing 16 or 17 minutes. How much you've got lots of energy, you're in great shape, but does it change the mindset and the approach at all a bit, knowing you're going to get a few more shifts?
No, not so much. I think everyone now comes into camp and they're in shape. I think the more opportunity you get, the more ice time, I think the more you might be a little more involved in the game. You might not run out of your way to be physical. You take the hits when they're there, but that's really it. It's not a drastic change as much as you think it would be, but it definitely I find it helps.
There was a moment of levity during the game on the bench. Colton Seaver got a little upset and broke a stick. I'm sure you've broken a few sticks too. But just a smile on your face, are there moments like that in the course of the game? Maybe people don't always see, but it's good for a chuckle for the entire team.
Yeah, I always get a few good chuckles on the bench. Obviously, you don't want to see your teammates upset too much, but when you do and it's a harmless play and they're upset with maybe where they shot it or a play they made, it's hard not to laugh. You have to have fun when you're playing the game. And Seaves, I've seen him break the stick one time, but he broke that thing into 6 pieces. I found it pretty funny.
Is there somebody over the course of your career that consistently seemed to take that course of action and take it out on the sticks? That was a regular stick breaker during the time that you played the NHL.
There's always been a few on each team, but the one I could probably recall the most was Luch. Luch used to break a lot of sticks. Yeah, but obviously players get frustrated. Obviously parents probably don't want to see that because if kids end up starting doing it, that's $300 down the tube every time. But frustrations are going to happen throughout an 82-game season. But yeah, you have to enjoy it a little bit and poke fun at it here and there.
With the exception of the present company, are there any broadcasters that you maybe wanted to break a stick over the years?
No, never.
Zack, just going back to the lineup, it looked like you skated with Zach Hyman and Connor McDavid today. Just the prospect of maybe playing with a guy like Zach Hyman, what are you looking for?
Well, I think everyone's starting to, well, if they didn't know already, just bring stuff to the net. He's relentless on the puck. He's a great forechecker, and he's always around the blue paint. So to play with a guy like that, it's always very easy. You can translate really easy, and you know where to go. If he has the puck, you get to the net, you have layers at the net because chances are he's going to get it there and it's going to pop out somewhere around there. So, yeah, the new look lines today. Hopefully we can go in and tomorrow and put together a good team effort.
I know it might be a little awkward because he just walked in the room. Not sure if he's still here, but your teammate Chris Russell, a couple of shot blocks away from setting the all-time record. Just what does he really bring to the table in terms of sacrificing his body for the betterment of the team?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible if you think about it. A milestone like that, to play as long as he has and to accomplish something like that, it doesn't make headlines. I'll be the first one to admit when I block a shot, or if I ever do, it hurts bad. I'd rather almost take a punch in the face than a block shot. So it just speaks volumes of the type of warrior he is, and everyone would say the same thing about the guy. It's pretty impressive, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. When he breaks it, he's going to break it. It's just a matter of him finally getting recognition of what he's done for so many years to get to that point. It's pretty special.
We talked to your coach about it. He said the guys in the room have been rooting for this. They're looking forward to this. Can you maybe talk about that and how much you guys have been talking about that in the dressing room?
Yeah, a milestone like that, most shots blocked in the whole NHL and the history. That's pretty impressive. I thought he should have had it last game, first period. They didn't give him a couple. Honestly, he should have had it last game, but like I said, there's no doubt he's going to break it, obviously, hopefully sooner rather than later, but it's one hell of an accomplishment for sure.